but this is not a sequel either,
Yeah, absolutely.
really. It's not even a spiritual sequel.
Did it again, but I've been playing over the years. I play the guitar, I sing, I write and all that.
But I feel like if you watch it on any given day, you might connect with two different characters, you know.
But I think that was also very sweet because he was very vulnerable. And I really, I'm very comfortable with him.
I just don't want to know. I just want us to go there. We know what we're doing and we'll just leave something for the moment. Something spontaneous, something magical will just happen.
Guys, 4th of July, it's a movie I've been looking forward to, waiting eagerly for. Anurag Basu, and I will not call him Dada,
Neither do I.
is back with this wonderful cast. From me, Hrishi K, everybody who's watching, listening. Remember, I was part of the first film. There was a radio presenter called Hrishi K. And thank you for that. I know you called me and said it's an homage to you. I listened to you. It's a big compliment to me. You know, Dada, I want to start with what I briefly mentioned to you before this interview started. And Adi, you'll resonate with this. Konkona, all of you are into music. Till the time we were growing up, the cool kids in college were always the ones with the guitar, sitting in the canteen, and the girls would gravitate to him. And if she was a girl, the boys would gravitate towards him. And all of a sudden, that cool kid has become the guy with the Apple Mac playing techno and EDM music, electronic dance music. And I met somebody from Gibson Guitars who said the sale of electric guitars around the world has gone down. So to me and to rock lovers, it seemed like a crisis for rock, but it's so wonderful for you to bring back the Metro band in its full glory. Whether it's Bangla rock or Hind rock or, traditional English rock music, we need that. And you started saying something about it being cyclical. Talk about it. Talk about that.
No, I think the rock will never go away, because if you go to any pub today, Bombay, Delhi, Bangalore, Kolkata, you all will agree they are still playing 90s and
Because they know that the Gen Z is not going to spend money.
No, but the crowd sitting there are not our generation, they're young generation. So, and they slowly, I think 80% of the music in pubs, I'm not saying disc, they play EDM over there. But most of the pubs, when I go to and I listen to, I say 80% of the music is actually of our generation. They navigate to today's music, and they come to Coldplay. Coldplay is also actually old school.
Actually,
then they slowly come to this era. So, and most of the concert also I have been to recently, and to understand what people are listening to, and the rock is still very heavy actually. You go and see, because the when go to Preetham's has a set of Metro 7-piece medley actually of Metro, which he does in every show, and he gets amazing response in college crowd, school crowd. I think rock will never go away. वो है उसका.
No, this makes a lot of sense, because from a marketing perspective, all of us were in college. We used to have our beverages outside and then go and nurse one drink in the pub. Whereas when you're older, you have more spending power. So if you listen to the music of your choice, which is slightly older, chances are that you feed the economy. So, but great stuff. I mean, amazing. And you're singing. I'm not going to make you sing. Don't worry.
You wouldn't have.
But it's lovely. I mean, for how many of us have we taken, our mothers or sisters' hair dryers and pretended to be vocalists in front of a mirror, man?
It's fun. I did a couple of shows back in college, after which never did it again. But I've been playing over the years. I play the guitar, I sing, I write, and all that. But it's great that Dada.
And he has an amazing singing voice actually. It's not this voice when he sings, and it is. It's very velvety and velvet. बहुत मुलायम है when he sings.
Wow, we are also dying to hear.
Have to hear.
Very reluctant customer. Trailer during the music launch, everybody tried to make you sing, but you didn't sing, Adi.
I don't know, because I sang that one song I know which we can't sing in public actually till the film comes out. You'll see for what reasons later. Because it's lyrically quite forward.
But quite talented, because a little birdie tells me you're quite a fast bowler in school also.
Left arm over the wicket, I was very fast. Little bit sprayed around, but when I got it on the spot,
cricket's loss and music's loss, we can blame Mohit Suri for making it.
But chalo, at least I had the guitar in my hand and I'm singing now, and hopefully put something out as well. So
Lovely. You're the only cast member in both metros.
Yeah, I'm so
Lovely,
lucky.
you know?
Though, you know, it's not really a sequel.
It's
And
not.
not that I've ever
It's
been
not.
in a sequel, but this is not a sequel either,
Yeah,
really.
absolutely.
It's not even a spiritual sequel. Right? But just thrilled to be on any set of Anurag's.
My favorite story in the first one was Dharamji and Nafisa. Do you have a favorite?
Kangana or Sharman Joshi wali.
You have a favorite, Sara?
I don't think so. I don't think I have a favorite. And I think if it's even like, I mean, even though you're asking me about the first one, I think what I like about it is like depending on your age, your mood, your state of mind, like there's just so many different ideas and people and stories that you'll find something or the other to connect with. I feel like if you watch it on any given day, you might connect with two different characters, you know. And that's what's so lovely, like each time you watch it, there's a new connection that you'll find.
Chumki is a name.
Yes.
I love the hairstyle. Whose idea? Dada's, your hairstylist. Talk about that. I mean, it's very different. It's a very different Sara.
This is not where you start with saying that you wanted it shorter.
No.
This is where we start with acknowledging just that it's short and then you
It's
answer
short
the
and then
question,
the
okay?
It
bags,
was my
the
idea,
bags and everything.
and then it was my idea, yeah, but you know, Tani and everybody, and Hakim actually really helped me
Alim.
the last. Alim, sorry. Alim.
Hakim Alim is his name
हाँ,
only.
so Alim बोलते हाँ तो he तो Tani called Alim and spoke to him and he was kind enough, you know, he just, I really wanted to see her in short hair.
Looks terrific.
Thank you.
And the choice of the band, I mean, there's Papon, Pritam had to be there, and you also have
Raghav,
Raghav. And the original was James,
James,
and who was the second person?
Sohail,
Suhail, James, and
Pritam.
So the choice of these other two for the Metro Band this time, to be on screen. I love the fact that they're just around. Things happening.
Yeah, choice was. See, Papon is a dear friend of me and Pritam. It was an easy choice. But Raghav, but when we started the film, I wanted the band actually. But music was not there. So we didn't know what kind of song and which singers actually. So, and music was not finished yet. And Raghav and Papon, because of your diversity of their voices and the style, we thought both of them together, we can navigate the whole album actually with both of them. And both are amazing singers. So that was the idea. And Pritam, of course, center of gravity pillar.
Center of gravity, I like that. Beautiful. There's never a dull moment when Ali's around.
Yeah, he's too funny.
It's too funny. Talk about that. I mean, it's looking so lovely, the trailer, the two of you,
Yeah.
and you know, whatever's happening between the two characters.
Yeah, it's very easy to work with him. He's a brilliant actor, but I think that was also very sweet because he was very vulnerable, and I really I'm very comfortable with him.
You know, the thing about working with Anurag is it's a school by itself. All of us in the film business love him for that.
Yeah.
The second time around, does it get easier, or are you still thrown to the lions?
No, you expect to be thrown to the lions, so you know what to expect. No, it does get more and more fun, yeah, actually.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, it does get more and more fun, and absolutely, man, it's lots of fun. You feel like
What do you think he like? I'm sitting here, man.
No, but even with this, when I speak to them individually, there's always a great,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah,
वो होता है ना, वो एक gladiator वाला scene होता है ना, कि भाई throw to the lions doesn't mean कि
you're encouraged to take chances, you know,
Yeah.
and that you don't feel that on every set where you're encouraged to kind of do something
Nice.
that
Explore.
you explore something and that you won't kind of be judged for it. So that's a great kind of sensation to feel as an actor, that you can just do what you want.
But I think Adi and we understand each other very well now. I think, you know, Adi, when he will understand when I'm not happy, I understand when Adi wants to take one more.
yeah,
So that is always the case.
बन जाता है. Yeah.
I feel very well taken care of.
Yeah.
On like emotionally and all of that. I feel
How
taken care of. It's like there's a
Stress
lot of
nahi
faith
hota
and
hai.
trust for
Stress
all
nahi
of
hota
us.
hai.
I think.
Yeah.
It's very
I
relaxing.
wish HR agents of all companies listen to this. The secret to a great workplace, even if in an accountant's office or in a movie set, is just a happy, secure atmosphere.
And it's always
you know?
top down.
Yeah.
So if the person at the top is not like that, then वो ripple effect होता है.
Whereas pressure culture now has become put pressure on people and you'll get the best out of them.
That's
Not
the worst.
necessarily always.
No, it
I
doesn't
don't
work.
think so. No.
It doesn't
It
work.
doesn't happen. It doesn't work.
And with actors, now we're too sensitive.
Yeah. How did you take to the whole method?
It was new.
New?
It was new for me. But I think that eventually it was sooner than eventually sounds like it took a while. I think quite soon it was very relaxing and freeing and liberating. And I think it allows for discovery. This is something that Basuda himself told me. He was like, you know, if we think, because I used to ask him, I thought कि मैं सुमड़ी में कुछ निकाल दूँगी. Sir, क्या कर रहे हैं? कैसे कर रहे हैं? कब कर रहे हैं? And he used to be like, I'll just tell you on the set. And then he once told me also, he was like, it's because I also, firstly, don't necessarily know. And secondly, I just don't want to know. I just want us to go there. We know what we're doing and we'll just leave something for the moment, something spontaneous, something magical will just happen. And I think it took some time to understand that. But then when you let go, it's just like, now I don't know. Like now I'll only want to work like this maybe, you know. Mat batao. Tell me later. That can also happen, you know. You never know.
Why is it, I mean, it still embarrass Konkona? Apart from the fact that she's one of the perhaps 5 best actresses in this country, if not this planet.
Yeah, absolutely.
Why is she the only person from that movie who had a fit with this script?
Interesting.
It's not a
Yeah,
sequel,
I
but
have never
still.
asked this question. Just like, mil gaya, theek
I
hai,
mean,
thank
the
you.
plain answer would be, oh, what an actress. I mean, which is, I mean, I
Yeah.
can't tire of telling her that. Each time I meet her, I tell her that.
No, absolutely.
So
Because
sweet,
you know what, the
thanks.
only thing that I never got a chance to work with her after that. So there was a big hunger.
And it's been
a
it's been
long time.
almost 20 years, yeah.
So, I was scared this time around. I was not scared that much to work with her because she's a director now. And and a very good director.
What
Not
a
at
film.
all.
I
You
know,
were not scared
and
at all.
what that Death of
For
the
one
Guns was.
second he's saying that to
I
tease
think
me.
I have always scared that she will judge me.
Careful now what you
So basically what he's saying is, now that you've directed Death of the Guns, you will judge him as a
Just like that he's saying it to make fun of, you know, tease me.
Yeah, but that's a good answer.
Yeah.
You miss certain actors because you
Yeah.
haven't worked with them for so many years and you say, nahi yaar, ye karna zaruri hai. Yeah. I'm, you know that I have a thing for voices, which is why I've been in audio for so long. And I love that you've used Anupam ji's voice and your voice. You know, in the trailer and of course, there's Anupam ji's voice in the trailer, which is that किसी के साथ जिंदगी गुजारने के लिए बार-बार, I've written that down actually. And your voice, which is ये शहर जितना हमें देता है, you have to rewind it to write the lines down again because you know you say it's I mean, you have to, it's a trailer. But talk to me about that. Talk to me about how you said कि ये I need these lines and these voices.
No, that was not. It was an impromptu thing actually. Last moment में and I did that voice. It was not. Anupam ji's line, of course, you know, it was there and I had recorded it long back. The line by itself, to be very honest, doesn't come in the same way it comes in the film. It's a longer version. I wanted a shorter version of the dialogue. So I think while shooting and I was wrapping up, I just said, Anupam ji, wala dialogue bol do na ek baar. And because I knew I want to use it in trailer somewhere later. So yeah. And voices.
And the line you thought of also right then, or
Yeah,
you had
yeah,
it
yeah.
in your mind from earlier?
No, it's part of a scene actually. And that was the gist of the whole film. That's the basic idea of the whole film. And that's the DNA of the film. That falling in love with the same person again and again and again. And that thought drives all the stories of the film.
So Pankaj is so lovely. In fact, on a couple of occasions when I've chatted with him, he says कि मैं तो half Bengali हुई.
Because he's married to Bengali.
And this is so lovely, you know. There's Anurag, there's Preetham, there's yourself. Bengalis are my favorite people. I just love you guys. So you know, everybody's really looking forward to this. I mean, the two of you, it looks delightful in the trailer, in the snippets we see on the songs.
I'm so excited actually because, you know, Pankaj is a great artist. I didn't actually know him at all, met him on set the first day of like when we were going to shoot, and both of us are a little shy and a little formal. So as you know, Anurag was describing, we were doing namaste. And the scene is there in bed, scheduling sex. The scene is that.
Oh shit.
But there are two people, one is Pankaj and the other is Irshad Kamil. They both say कि लोग मुझे हमें नमस्ते क्यों करते हैं? They feel we are older people. I think it's because they carry themselves with that, you know, slightly.
I didn't do namaste.
No, Pankaj was doing
Then you
namaste.
have to do it back.
Namaste. Then you have to
You
do it
returned the namaste.
back. I had to return it. Otherwise, you know, looks bad.
How cool is that? Yeah. Listen, this is the, like I said, I love the Dharamji Nafisa angle. and there is love for all ages here. I want to know about the Anupam Kher and Neena angle. Also because they're not represented here. Though Neena, when I met her for Panchayat just now, she said, I'm meeting you in a couple of days. But I guess she's so busy. So talk to me about that. Talk to me about the old age love.
That
It's
story
so
is very,
sweet.
that story is very dear to me, and it surprises. It's like fish out of water kind of situation. The whole story is about, and it will really surprise you. It surprised me also, and they are so great when they start enjoying, ना, because उन्होंने इतने साल काम कर लिया ना, मतलब, and when you know, now they have started enjoying it. This अब मजे लेके कर रहे हैं. So then it's a delight to work. Scenes भी बहुत अच्छे आते हैं.
So that is your favorite story, you're saying, Art Stall, huh?
I loved shooting that story, I'm saying. Yeah, but that's the first story I started with when I was filming.
And everybody is very excited that other cities have come into the frame because there are shots of Kolkata and there are shots of Pune and things like that.
It's general. Actually, the story is not
Metro cities.
Yeah, the city was hero in the last time. Bombay was hero, but I don't think in this this time around, city is the hero. The stories of people, they can belong anywhere, any city, and the stories are in Delhi, in Bangalore, Bombay, Kolkata. Even if I would have changed it to Bhopal and Indore, people would have related. So last time, city was the hero, and city is वक्त ऐसा है नहीं.
But there is no discounting that old school romance is old school. I mean, everybody waxes eloquent about the beauty of the khat and the paper to pen and things like that.
Yeah.
Do you romanticize that at all?
I
No,
don't
you
actually.
don't. Yeah.
I don't. I think that you
It's
have
overhyped.
to. It's overhyped, and there is a tendency to kind of cling to what is familiar. It's what is familiar. And see, here we are talking about modern love, but it's actually love across the ages. And he's kind of thematically exploring love from so many different angles and generations. It's all modern, only it's today's.
My last question is thank you for casting Sashwat. Oh, I'm such a massive fan. I don't think that Hindi cinema gets to see enough of him.
Yeah.
He's so busy doing Bangla cinema.
He's doing a lot of work. He's very busy.
He's just dynamite. The man comes on screen, you can't look at anybody.
Yeah.
So, was it instinctive saying, boss, you called him and said, Karo? He said, yeah.
Abuda, there is a character. Abuda is not, it was a very important character. The length of character, Abuda, I'm coming, don't say that. So it just, I love it.
Guys, 4th of July, it's in theatres. So wonderful to say in theatres as opposed to a streaming platform. Please go give it a lot of love. It's Metro in, directed by this genius. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
94.3 One World, your station. Radio 1.